Whoa, we're back, another Infobyte. Who would have expected it? But it's me, John from PvP, and it is time to talk about some E3 leaks. Let's get into it. Well, in news, other than the fact that I do indeed, for some reason, live inside the color purple. That's right, we have got some upgrades to this studio, guys. We got some E3 leaks or rumors. Obviously, take everything we say here with a grain of salt, but we'll have more in-depth coverage as things get actually announced at the trade show. So, there's been some reports on the Reddit side of things. The Swine Flu Gang Reddit, bit of an odd one, I know. But these reports have been corroborated by Jeff Grubb of GamesBeat, as well as Jason Schreier of Bloomberg. 2K have had some of their stuff leaked, including cover art for the new NBA 2K22, and features, some athletes and whatnot. Don't want to get into that. That's not really the interesting stuff, but thought I'd just make a note of it. What really is interesting, apparently there's going to be a new Marvel game done by the Firaxis team, developers of XCOM, doing a Marvel-style XCOM game. This is quite interesting, as we haven't seen anything worth playing in my mind anyway when it comes to the Marvel Universe the last wee while. Avengers was a little bit, but it'd be interesting to see if this is the case, especially if you're going to have such a very, very solid developer and a massive veterans in the space as Firaxis working on the project. I'd be very keen and very excited to see if that comes into play. On top of that, we also had Randy Pitchford make a point of tweeting that there is no basis to the rumor that there's any studios helping or co-helping with the next Borderlands game. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, there's actually a rumor that there's a Borderlands spin-off coming out, which is going to be another team-based shooter, much like the other Borderlands games, but apparently it's been cited that the potential name of the actual spin-off is going to be Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So that's interesting. The fact that he had to come out on Twitter and make a point of saying that there in the lead up to E3 adds a little bit of speculation into what's actually happening. So we'll keep an eye on that there. As more news comes out, that we'll let you know about that there. Top of that there's apparently a new codename Vault game being talked about, which is a supernatural sci-fi game developed by Hangar 13. Now, if anyone doesn't know who Hangar 13 are, they are the developers of the critically acclaimed Mafia 3. I don't know if it's critically acclaimed. I liked it a lot. I'm a critic. I acclaim it. But anyway, Mafia 3. This is apparently meant to be sort of a take on a sci-fi shooter, much akin to the Saints Row series, but with an interesting mix of apparently Cthulhu in it as well. Now, again, I would say anything we're talking about here is just keep in mind with a grain of salt. But I think that sounds kind of interesting. Again, we will see next week if there is any actual validation to these leaks and discussions. However, there has been a lot of talk about this Nintendo Switch Pro. Now, back and forth, we're seeing a lot of listings on the likes of different sites, stock listings, all very interesting images, sometimes a little bit grainy and a little bit different, but we might actually find a render of a potential console from 4chan. Now again, because this is from 4chan, please take it with a salt shaker of salt. But the image itself, as you can see here, looks like a bit of a more sleek and sort of design when it comes to its docking mechanism. Controller has a bit of a further indented analog stick. Couldn't remember what the word analog stick was there for a second. That's great, but it looks like a sleeker design. It doesn't have the folds that you would have on your normal Switch that kind of anchor in the actual screen itself. Could be the 4K dock. Again, details on this are very sparse, and this could be a completely fake image. So again, I keep saying this, grain of salt, salt shaker of salt. But as more news comes out about this here, we'll let you know. If an announcement happens over the weekend, we'll try and get another video out, guys. But yeah, that's some of the primers for E3 for next week. Well, guys, that is the E3 roundup of the rumors, at least anyway. going into the actual E3 event. Again, if there's any updates that come out over the weekend, we'll make sure to let you know. We'll try and get a video out as fast as possible to keep you updated. Again, everything we've said, I know, said like 15 times, grain of salt, please. Get it on there. I got some salt shakers right here to take some. But anyway, we're going to go now, try and investigate a little bit more. But if you want to check us out, we're on tonight, guys. Player versus player talk show. That's right, 8 o'clock UK time. You can check us out at twitch.tv/it's PVG. Myself and Cosmic Bacon. We'll probably talk up some of this stuff. Maybe just hang out. We're going to definitely have skippable cutscene, all of that good stuff. If you have enjoyed the video, I'm going to ask you to hit that like button to make sure you don't miss out on any of the E3 coverage. Hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on these videos as they go up. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to love yous. Gonna have to leave yous. But we'll see you on the next video, guys. Peace.